morning, y'all. We are still in Chile.
Yeah.
Today we are in Puerto Montt, and this port, if not in Patagonia, is very near Patagonia, and that excites us.
I've wanted to go there forever, so that's exciting, yes.
Yeah, we are getting ready to head out on an independent tour with GV Tours today. It has a lot of aspects. There are waterfalls involved. There are llamas involved.
Yeah, there's German history and some food and just, I don't know, it just sounds like an amazing tour.
Yeah, I'm fascinated. I'm going to put the link in the description, but let's load up on breakfast and head out to explore.
Yes.
Well, we've just peeked out the window and seen that Oosterdam is in with us today. Fun. Breakfast is done. Now, this is a tender port, which requires us to come to Ocean Bar and get a number. Well, no line, no waiting. We are group 3, and they said, go ahead. So our gangway was deck A, and then down we go. Well, we've made it ashore into the yellow tunnel. Now we'll follow signs to the port exit, up through the bag search. So just keep following the pedestrian sidewalk. You will find this passenger terminal building. And there we have the meeting spot. So we're just looking for GV Tours or Viator. Oh my gosh, they're chanting GV for the folks coming out to meet up today. That's hilarious. All right, we're all checked in. So they've split us up into smaller groups this morning. I think we are going to have 8 in our van. Very nice. There is our ride. So we have made it here to Petrohue Waterfall Visitor Center here. We're going to go in and get our tickets, which are included in the price of the tour. They've got snacks here and shops. Check out these views. All right, let's see what we can learn. Our total time at this stop will be about 45 minutes, and then it is snack time, so I've heard. Well, we have been released to free roam. We just have to be back at the meeting point at 10:45, so it was about an hour drive out here, and we're just going to work our way back to the port, doing awesome stops along the way. I hear birds.
That was a person.
Excursions and food. Okay, there's a lot of little shops along the way here. Let's see, there are 2 pathways. We are going to choose the road less traveled. I think it might just make a big circle. We'll see. I see, the right-hand path would have led out to that viewing platform. The left-hand path goes way out here to some platforms. We do have some volcanic views in the distance. I guess the stop where we are going to go have a snack, we might get some better shots of the volcano, and she says maybe the clouds will have lifted off a little more by that point. Over here we get our first peeks at some rushing waters.
It is emerald, or turquoise.
Yeah, the water is very turquoise because it's like melty mountain runoff, I guess, from the snow. There's another little peeky shot at the waterfalls. We're almost at that final platform now, but all of these views are great. So on the ride over, we learned about all the volcanoes in this area, at least one of which is still semi-active. I think it erupted most recently in 2015. That was the first one we saw this morning.
There's 3 that we're going to see today, but they have over 2,000.
It's a lot.
So yeah.
Yeah,
like, point to a mountain, it's probably a volcano.
Probably.
Yeah.
This one, I believe, is inactive, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well, we've reached the very end of the final platform. this is the view we're here for. Get a little zoomed in action on the waterfall itself. Yeah, look how clear and turquoise that water is. I'm sure if there were some fish, we could air snorkel here.
Oh yeah.
And you might get fish here from time to time, but this seems like kind of a hard zone for them to get to, so I'm not quite sure. Well, we saw restrooms on the way in. We definitely want to leave some time for that, so I think we'll wander back. There's just something about visiting a waterfall that it makes you very glad that there is restroom nearby.
You're not wrong.
Well, we passed a little walking path back there, but it said it was going to be like a 20-minute walk, and that's about exactly how much time we have left, so not today. Well, here's another walking trail directly next to our meeting spot, so we've got like 10 minutes, so we can kind of wander in. Let's see, Green Forest. So it's a 30-minute trail, but you know, we can do part of it. Guys, I have to be quiet in here. It's very difficult to be quiet when you're trying to make content, but we can do it. We can do it. So we'll just walk like 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out or something. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to find our way back to civilization. Oh, it's right there.
See pumas.
Oh, they have pumas.
Cool, I want to see all this. Let's go.
You see right over there to where the bus has dropped us off. So as long as we stay pretty close to the entrance, we'll be good. You know us, we never go walking in the woods getting lost or anything. Guys, I think we're hiking in Patagonia right now. Dee just pointed that out. What? At least close, right?
What?
Oh, we're hearing the birds and things. No pumas yet. Did we mention that Dee loves walking in the woods? I'm sure you knew that by now.
This is what I said I wanted to do right now, but sadly we only have like 8 minutes left, so we probably have to turn around, but this is what I would do all day if they let me.
Is that true?
It's so pretty. Fine, we'll turn around.
Okay. Goodbye, Puma. We'll have to see you another time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, there is a little map of the property, that explains the trails and stuff better. We probably should have looked at this when we came in, but oops. Oh, exit through the gift shop. Very cute. Well, they've got a photo up there, but I guess they actually have, like, tickets to go up the... Wow. We've come now to a pull-off stop here next to Lake Yanquihue, which we've been kind of driving around all day. Got some volcano views there in the distance, same ones we were seeing from the falls. And we're going to have an empanada and a glass of wine, because why not?
Red or white?
There we have it, empanadas. You have a choice of red or white. I've gone blanco, you've gone rojo. Whoops, I'm trying to cheers you, but I'm just running the empanada into your hand, so think that.
I don't know what variety this is yet, but let's find out.
Let's watch you eat it while there's a magnificent volcano behind you.
That was all bread.
So you got the bread part first. I think it might be beef, question mark. Okay.
Beef, yeah.
All right.
Very good.
But a nice little roadside pull-off spot with all the views. And I feel like the clouds have lifted a little bit over there at the volcano, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's a bird.
Beautiful.
And even on the other side of the road, we've got gorgeous scenery, and Birder D is espying birds in the trees up there. Now, inside the empanadas, we found beef, we found eggs, we found olives, we found all sorts of surprises in there, but they did have a vegan option, I guess, which nobody on the van had, so I don't know what that looks like. And they also had soda, like orange soda, if you did not want wine.
And water.
Oh, and water as well.
It's really good.
Well, one thing we learned about this lake on the drive around it is the largest lake in Chile. And I think something like the third largest, Dee has corrected me, she's a good listener, in South America. Back on board. We have come over to the town of Puerto Varas now. We'll make our way over here to Plaza de Armas, the main square here in the middle. Oh, there's some performances going on over here. Well, looks like they're doing some cultural dances and things out here for tips. I did make sure to bring my pesos today. So we normally get about 40 minutes of free time in this town. Traffic was kind of bad today, so they put us on 30 minutes instead.
Well, they're doing a music festival, which is kind of, I think, what we're witnessing right now, so it's very touristy currently.
They have got a Patagonia store over there. Oh my gosh. We also saw North Face, so lots of shopping around. Bookstores, coffee shops. I know our guide said that if you needed a pharmacy or an ATM to come here, because our next stop in Frutillar, it's going to be a little bit harder to find than here in Puerto Varas.
This is so fun. Very lively. I like it. It's a Friday afternoon at like 12:30. This is cool.
There's a lot of German influence in this town with the architecture. They're also known for having lots of roses, which we can see here. I think we're actually going to go into the Patagonia store. I mean, you're this close to Patagonia.
The exchange price is pretty good, so let's go see.
Let's go look. So much stuff. Okay, we're going to do some shopping, and we'll see y'all when we're done shopping. Well, nothing really called our name in the Patagonia store, so I think we're just going to keep browsing some artisanal shops. Now this is cool. Okay. Let's see if we can see some of this influence. Yeah, where you get these, like, I don't know, the steep roof characteristics, and we passed some buildings with like I almost call it cedar shake on the outside, or something very German looking to me.
I'm sure that's not what they call it.
No, I'm sure it's something more German sounding.
Yeah.
Well, if we jump across the street toward the lake, we can see some statues and flowers and things out here. Architecture and flowers. Heck yeah. There's a big map of Puerto Varas proper. Well, I guess it's teaching you about the three volcanoes, or three major volcanoes of the area. I can hear the tunes have kicked back up over there at the plaza. Crossed over now to the lakeside. I have to keep reminding myself this is not the seaside.
It looks like it.
Hey, our van's right over there. That's our meeting spot, the white van. Well, there is an outright party going on down there. They have got a stage set up and they are bumping. Part of the music festival. We've also got some friends for Birderdee down here. Some disco ducks. Yeah, I think our entire tour today we have driven around this gigantic lake, because yes, this is the same lake that we saw earlier. We'll let the wandering continue. I guess we'll go slowly back toward the van because our time here is growing thin. The next stop, I believe, is Frutillar. We have made it to Frutillar. So our drop-off and pickup spot is here at the gigantic Lakeside Theater. Don't think we can miss that.
No.
This is another heavily German-influenced settled town, and I think our first goal is going to be to find a traditional local pastry, because who doesn't love a snack? Kuchenladen, yes!
Well, I like those, like strawberries or maybe raspberries with cream.
We have had pastry success. I think we're going to come sit on, oh, it's leaning a little bit. We're going to sit on this bench and enjoy our pastries. So we decided to go with a strawberry, which I guess is very sort of more traditional, and we also got a peach.
They said all of them are good, but that was too many. So we just picked.
All right, you've got the free hand at the moment, so give us a taste test, see how it goes. But yeah, very traditional German pastry.
It's like a custard on the top, lined with peaches, and then like a vanilla cake. It's really good.
Oh, I was hearing the birds in the passing
They want
by.
it too.
All right, we're going to enjoy, and then we're going to wander.
This view is incredible.
We've even got our ever-present volcano view there in the distance. Yeah, I think strawberry was the for sure winner for me, but they were both good.
They had more flavor.
Yeah, custard and fruit on top of like a sponge cake. That's about the best way I can think to describe it. Kuchenladen. Shh, I stole that description from Dee. Don't tell her. Stop it now, stop it.
There's video proof. I already said that.
Shh, didn't count.
It does. But it was really, really good.
Nature Dee strikes again. Yeah, she took a picture of the dog drinking water out of the lake earlier, so.
And it came say hi to us. So cute.
Well, let's do a lap of this promenade around the theater by the water. We like water, but don't like water too much. Now I hear the faint strains of bagpipe music, which makes me think of both Chile and Germany, of course. Oh, there's the source.
Ireland, maybe.
A few folks out in the water, even though our guide was like, "Brr, that water's cold." Well, I didn't even really get a good peek at this church. We walked right by it to go get our snacks.
We were distracted.
We're distracted by snacks. It happens a lot. So the front of the theater has a chocolate store, a bookstore. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can find anything for Dee in here. Oh yeah, we could definitely brush up on our language skills. I can get some Stephen King books. Wait a minute now. Our total time in this town was just about an hour, so we're left with about half of that to continue strolling and shopping and doing as we please.
Super walkable. Many, many things to look at. So it's a good town.
There's tons of little souvenir stands, with stuffed capybaras. Just peeking around at all this architecture. We can learn sign language while we're here. That's cool. We know most of these letters except the CH, the SS, the ZZ, the NY. My gosh, I can play on the playground.
Play on the seesaw?
Yeah. Dee's always in the market for some fresh jewelry.
Possibly.
They've got a nice zona de deportes, or sports zone down here. Look at that pier. That's cute. I say everything's cute. You know what else is cute? Yellow house. Very cute. Hey, baño público. That's a thing that could be handy. So 500 pesos per person, so basically $1 for us both to go. Well worth it. Collect your toilet paper at the entrance and do not throw it in the toilets. It goes in the trash can. Oh, what have we found? Whoa, so many cakes. So many crafts. That was a cool market. We got some churros out here. There's good stuff everywhere you look. Well, the longer we wait, the more peaks at that volcano we're getting. Those clouds are just about lifted off of there.
Right when we get back on the ship, it'll be like, boom.
Yeah, beautiful.
No, it's so cool though.
There again is the theater in that direction, so I guess let's continue the wander that way. Well, we just went and sat on a bench overlooking the water and the volcano for a good 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing at all, and it was glorious. Anyway, time to ride. We have made it back to the port area now to get inside, get ourselves tendered. Well, here's where we get separated into our 2 damn ships. They've got hot chocolate. I've seen that at a few of the ports so far. Good afternoon, y'all. It is gym time.
It's 4:05.
Whoa, it's going to be quick gym time because it's almost dinner time.
Yeah, we're at least going to go do our leg day. I'd say we got our treadmill portion in. We are over 10,000 steps, but let's go do it.
Let's do it.
Hello. We just got done with the gym, and it's dressy night, so I'm keeping it very, very simple. Let's start with the earrings. They are from Walmart. I've had them for several years. The necklace is also from Walmart, a newer edition. The jumpsuit I love because it is so hard to find a tall jumpsuit, but this is actually from Belk. It's a brand called Almost Famous. It's that nice pliss material, or however you say it. It doesn't wrinkle, it washes really well. It's great, it hides everything. And the belt is from Amazon, and the shoes are from Ross. Dressy.
Good evening. We are officially fresh and clean and ready to roll into the end of the day.
Exactly.
But let's back it up and talk about our day with GV Tours. How was your overall experience?
Oh, it was good. The area in Puerto Montt is beautiful, and then the drive out to the waterfall was pretty long, but worth it in my opinion. It was gorgeous scenery, and we got to hike a little trail.
Bit. Longer there would have been nice, but that was pretty.
That was cool. I think one thing I really enjoyed was going and having our snack, which was the wine and the empanada, overlooking a volcano. I mean, who gets to do that on the daily, right?
And that
the people who live across the street do.
Oh yeah, the empanada was nice though.
That was cool. And then the 2 different German towns. That the influence is there for the German towns. That was really cool, and they're very different, but also really similar at the same time.
They're protected now too, so that you have to leave that style. Like I think they said that the government sort of pays people who have those properties to maintain that German style and preserve a little bit of the history. So that's cool to see.
Yeah, I really like the second one. It was a little more like laid back, easy going. Lots of really cute shops and restaurants, and just pretty scenery. It was really nice.
Yeah, because they had that music festival booming in the first one, which was fun.
It was good.
Now, I do have to admit, you might have heard us this morning say something about llamas.
Or alpacas.
Or alpacas, and we there was none of those in the video, were there? So, the funny thing was, we found GV Tours by doing a search on Viator, and we saw the tour and said, hey, that looks cool. And they show you, Viator shows you who the vendor is. And so then I went to GV Tour's website and looked up the same tour, and it talked about how you got to make a stop and feed llamas. The direct website, I think, was a little bit out of date. So Viator had the correct agenda on it. It did not mention the llama feeding at all, and that was my mistake. So we did get the Viator itinerary, and it was still a fantastic day.
I've had a dog.
That always makes a good day. But yeah,
it was still really good.
I think they do all of their official bookings through Viator, so rather than linking or drinking the direct website, that was what you get when you combine direct and linking. I'll put the Viator link in the description instead. So now, let's go do stuff.
Let's do it.
Hello, dinner man. You knew we were coming. Yep, dinner is done. It's time to lose at lightning trivia. Well, the fun thing about the next few days while we're cruising inside the Chilean archipelago is it's going to be a very scenic cruising. So we have 3 ports coming up in a row. Today was the first of the 3. And then a lot of scenic cruising.
It is 7 o'clock, so it is time for our trivia. With that being said, are we ready?
Oh, I remember the good old days when we used to get 19. We got 15 tonight.
If you got 23, perfect.
23 took it. Room time. We have come back to the cabin to find a whole lot of paperwork, including an updated 2-week entertainment guide and those minty Lindors. And we do have a friend on the bed, because it's dressy night. Good night, y'all. We're back in the cabin, but hold on. We got some more stuff to show you.
Yes.
The show in the theater tonight is the Swing Show, which I think we mentioned was supposed to have happened earlier, like a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
They moved it to tonight. But we're tired.
Well, we want to go, but we have 3 ports in a row, and we have work to do. So we definitely need to make this a priority. Yeah.
We're rationing our time, but anyway. But we do want to throw it back to a show, because we had a fantastic guitarist just the other night. And I would love to throw that in now and let you guys experience that. So here it is.
Tonight you are due an absolute feast of music. This man is a marvellous jazz guitarist, and his show is fantastic. It's going to start with a little video, but please put your hands together nice and loud for the tremendous talent that is Diego Figueiredo.
Was that not amazing?
Diego is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love how he can play jazz, like take 5, and then just throw it back into like other music that you know, with flamenco, whatever it was. But so good, and he didn't even use a pick.
No, he has fingernails, and he would improvise songs on the spot, like he asked the audience for a style and a key, and he would just be like, doodly-doo, boop, boop, and he's off.
I was so impressed.
Yeah, so now, you know what else is impressive? Talking about dinner.
Yeah.
So, hey, shrimp cocktail.
So they were kind of doing like more traditional foods for gala night. So it's called like an orange shrimp cocktail. Still not sure why I call it that, but it's basically shrimp cocktail, but it's ranch in the bottom with fruit. I've had it a few times. It's still weird to me, but it tastes good.
I mean, shrimp are orange, but I had escargot, which is not something I usually escargot for, but I decided to do it tonight. They were stinking delicious. They were tender. I mean, escargot is really an exercise in bread, oil, and garlic.
Sure.
Or butter, whatever. Fantastic. Y'all get the escargot. Yum, yum. There's a salad.
It was a frisee salad, I believe, with some pears, tomatoes, some sort of orange segments, balsamic dressing. Very, very tasty.
Nice. Salad is. And I got French onion soup, because why not? I've talked about it several times in this series, and it was just as good. Just as hot. Burnt my mouth. Entrees. We both got the beef and shrimp. All right, y'all. We both got the beef and the shrimp. The beef, both got it medium. It was delicious. You cut it. It tasted just like a cow. Shrimp, you got 2 of them. They're good. It also came with potatoes, green beans, spinach, and pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple cuts through, makes a nice acidic. Actually, you could kind of save it and use it like a little dessert bite, but I ate it right along with it. So, get this dish. It's classic. Yum, yum. Dessert, you had a cup of coffee.
I did.
I did too. How was your cup of coffee?
It was good. I don't usually get that with dinner, but that was delicious.
And we had eaten those cakes in town, so we kind of
already had dessert.
Dessert. But I did get the no sugar added Black Forest cake, which was okay. It's nice. It's got the cream layers. The cake was pretty moist. Not a whole lot of flavor going on, but every time you would hit a cherry, it was delightful. I love finding those little secret cherries in there.
Sweet.
That's it for now. So we are going to do some work.
Yeah.
And we got another port day tomorrow, so y'all come back and see it.
You hear? Bye.